Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk took place last night in the undisputed unification bout to be the undisputed heavyweight champion, undefeated, undisputed. Usyk took him to school, and I did predict an Usyk win. A lot of the stuff I said was right, but I was surprised with kind of some parts of the fight. I was very surprised with Fury nearly getting knocked out, to be honest with you. Did not think Fury was going to get chinned. He didn't get chinned in the end, but fuck me. He was very, very close in that ninth round. Usyk looked very good, man. Usyk looked so good. So, the way I looked at the fight was the first 3 rounds I thought were pretty clear. Usyk was just bobbing and weaving, doing his thing, getting it in. Fury kind of came to light a bit in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. The 6th round was a bit like, oh, this is tied up here. We're halfway in. I don't know how this is going to go. But then Usyk kind of just took control. Went into second gear and really just went off from there. It was actually a banging fight. It was actually a class fight. Usyk always brings it. Tyson always brings it. It's a great fight, but Tyson Fury is a fucking clown. And I want to get that out of the way straight away because, like, you're after going through 12 rounds with Usyk. And you were beaten hands down. And you go on the mic saying you lost because they favoured someone whose country's at war. And then you're screaming Happy New Year and you're doing antics in the ring. Like, man, you're a fucking idiot, to be quite honest with you. Like, I used to love Fury. And then he just does shit like this. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't make any excuses in the post-fight. So maybe it was just a rush of emotion when he just does his first professional loss, in fairness. So, maybe it was just in the ring thing, but you got to stop acting like that. You know what I mean? You just got to cop the fuck on, but... Great fight. Exactly what boxing needed. The Saudis are doing it right, man. The Saudis are doing it right. What's next for both men? Honestly, I would not be surprised if it's a rematch and retirement for both of them. Because think about it, what left do you have to prove? The only fight I can see from maybe Tyson would be the Joshua fight. Because we know Usyk's way better than both of them. And he's better than anyone in that division, cruiserweight or heavyweight. They were the two best and he took them to school. So why do we need to see a Fury rematch? Why do we need to see Joshua trilogy? We don't need to see these fights. Usyk's the best. Now let's see who's the best in Britain between Joshua and Fury. I personally think Anthony Joshua would fucking starch Tyson Fury. Before Fury fought Usyk or Ngannou, sorry, I actually was saying to one of my friends, like, I gave Usyk a good chance, but I really didn't expect him to do that. I did think this fight was going to be closer. I didn't expect him to completely school him. I just thought he was in his prime. I did pick him in the fight, so I'm happy with that. I picked the decision as well. My God, some idiot had this a split decision. Some fucking judge. That is a disgrace. Like, you should be fired from boxing. You couldn't give Fury more than 4 rounds at a push. And, like, if you'd given him 7-5, no, you can't even do that. Like, you can't even do that. Like, 4 max. But I honestly had it 3 rounds to 9 for Usyk, and you had a 10-8 in there as well. Like, there's no way Fury won that fight, especially with a 10-8 as well. Like, that is a fucking disgrace. But I really don't see a point in either of them fighting again. You probably have to, unless they do the rematch, or if Fury does a Joshua fight. Which will that happen now? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't think so, to be quite honest with you. I think Tyson's done, and after a performance like that, it's not really going to get any better for him. It's not going to go uphill. It's not going to get much better. So I don't see a point. You have to get in the bag now. You might as well get out. You're taking massive damage in that fight as well. He needs time off. Like, his nose was fucked at like the 7th round, and he nearly got chinned badly. All those Wilder fights, those knockdowns, those nearly knockdowns, those massive hits. Fury's been knocked down a lot in his career. Why are you fighting now? Like, this fight made sense, but you're clearly not going to beat this guy. So there's no point coming back, unless it's a rematch. Will they do the rematch? Wouldn't be totally surprised. There isn't really a thirst on my end for that rematch because I don't really see it going any other way. Like, he clearly won Usyk. Usyk's body work was very good, his jab. But one thing I noticed about Usyk in this fight was when he was in close, let's say Fury was up against the ropes, he'd probably hit with like a 2-3 punch combination and then he'd just completely dip. He didn't even give Fury a chance to counter, which I thought was insane. He just seems to give the first 3 rounds a good bit. Take those first 3 rounds, then he's like, a little lulls you in a little bit. You're like, fuck, I need to step on here. You get a bit of momentum by taking those middle rounds, and then he just puts it on you, bro. Because the thing is, Usyk's not going to gas. Usyk will not gas out. I've been watching him fight for a while now. He just doesn't gas out, in my opinion. He gets kind of tired, but it's not like Fury was in that fight where he was out on his feet. And nobody on this planet is going to outbox him. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. You need to go in there and put it fucking on him. You need to give it everything. You need to knock him out and make sure he doesn't get back up. Because if he does, he's going to outbox you, and you're just not going to have a chance. There isn't anyone in cruiserweight or heavyweight that has a chance of outboxing Usyk. No one on this planet has a chance. But, even Deontay Wilder probably has a decent chance, considering he might knock him out with one punch. Heavyweight's looking good, man. Boxing heavyweight boxing's better than MMA boxing as it stands today, because we're getting the fights we want. Tom Aspinall and John Jones isn't happening. Fury Usyk happened. You can't not say it's not at the moment. But yeah, listen, another boxing video, I know. But like the 304 card for Manchester got announced. I'm gonna be making videos. I already made an Arnold one. I'm gonna be making videos on them this week, and I might make a video on Josh Taylor, Jack Hartwell. I'll see. But yeah, if boxing content, I'm happy to do it. Let me know what you thought about this fight down below. Thank you for watching.